guys, this is Devraj. I want to start this stream. I want to just spend 15 to 30 minutes a day to just read Python for fun. No serious um, thoughts, but I have something I downloaded. I have a Kindle version of some books. So I'm just going to see what I have. I have the first edition and I also have the second edition, Headfirst Python. This is the second edition. Okay, some of the books I have downloaded here. Sync to further page read. Okay, fine. Okay. Also, today, if you have seen, I am trying to have a green background. Thereby, when I read, I appear seamlessly, so I don't occupy much of the space. Actually, you know what? I have to reduce my picture size. I'll do it later, but for now, um, how do I get into the full screen? I can always do this, but then I don't like to read like this. So I'm at the very end of the book, I think. Um, Not the library. I want to beginning. So that's the beginning. I know I like books that are visually attractive. I know I'm not a kid, right? But then this book has 1,000 page. Well, this book has a 10,000 page, I think. So 11,330 pages. Okay. So my goal is to read 50 pages. That's it. Or just like maybe some 100 page if possible. That's it. I'm not super hurry. Just I want to read this. But I think I'm overcommitting myself in reading this. Let's see the table of contents. Okay. This is not user friendly. Okay. I want to see what's this. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at this book. This is the very first page of this. So these are the Headfirst publication. They have one for JavaScript. I think those are might be outdated. I don't know about networking. I don't know about all of this. These are all might be outdated. Everything that they have, and I know they have the where is Headfirst Java? I mean, I was reading Headfirst Java so long time ago. I think nobody even reads Headfirst series these days. And I just took this for fun. That's it. Um, okay, I cannot zoom in. I like this. The more you understand, the less you have to memorize. I always think like this. I will never be able to remember things, and I just can understand and just go back and I get it. So I cannot remember things because what you carry from reading this book is anything that you never understood before will start understanding now. That's it. And there are things that you get tend to forget. You just have to brush up, but that's fine. There will always be first time. So let's see what else they have. Oh, these are the person. I want to read about them. Mm, okay. He has a yellow rubber duck. Mm, Haskell. Alright, enjoys. Mm. I have a subscription to O'Reilly as well. Python's idle IDE called idle. Wow, I didn't know that. When you install Python 3 and you also get a very simple yet usable IDE called idle. Although there are many different ways in which to run Python code and you'll meet a lot of them through this book, idle is all you need to start idle on your computer. Do I have Python 3? Um, I don't even. Um, so I don't even have Python to start with. So let's get the Python 3 and then see if it comes with idle or not. Okay. So we are at the 409. I don't know what I. So we read 400 pages so far. I don't know, guys, what I'm trying to do. Table of contents. Okay, fine. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. That location does not mean it has that many pages. So after location 370, I'm going to location 389. What does that mean? Is it not page wise? Okay, so I thought it has that many pages. Okay, guys, sorry, I totally forgot. So this is just a location count, it seems. Okay, alright. Something new to me too. So I think this book has some 1,000 page. It may not have that many pages. Okay. So 409 means I'm on the fourth page maybe. I just 4% of it. It might have some 1,000 pages. I don't know what it is. All right. Windows Python. Fine. Let's see what that does. So we have the executable here, and let's see. He says it looks like I already have that. Customize installation includes idle. So that's the IDE. It includes that. It has pip and documentation. Let me see what that. So install pip, which can download and install other Python packages. It's Python package manager. TCL, TK, and idle are some test suites. File launcher for all users requires elevation. Okay. All right. Okay. So when we okay, I see what it means. Okay, let's add Python to environment variables. Precompile standard libraries. Download debugging symbols. Download debug binaries. Precompile standard libraries. Is it worth precompiling it? It'll be a little faster, but I don't want to do that. Do I have IntelliJ? This one. I have IntelliJ as well. Okay, let this be there. So let's disable the path length limit, okay? So you can have bigger files. That's what it is. Oh, there is some online tutorial documentation from python.org itself. Okay. So not bad, guys. You can even look at this. It should be good actually. It's a 3.86 online documentation. If you have to refer to something, you can just look at this as well if you are learning for something. So because we are learning, why don't we create a folder called Python? Where did I create it? I'll just okay, fine. So this is the very first documentation. Okay, and then let's see what these people say. So we have that. Say start the idle. Okay. So we started the idle. Okay. It's all black and white right now. File, new file. Okay, file, new file. Oh, okay. So I can write something here and then so let's see. Hello test. Should I see semicolon? Okay, so and after this, what should I do? See? Oh, I can run here. Okay. So it's saving in. Okay, which folder is? Okay, so I don't want to save there. I will go to documents. Um, I'll create a folder here. Okay, in this folder, I will say um, first. Anyway, it's all Python files, right? I'll just say first. Okay, so it just did that. Now, where did I store that? In the documents. I know it is all simple. I know. Let's see if the launcher works. Okay, so this was fine. Edit with ID. So what if I double click it? Okay, double clicking it is not gonna help me. Actually, did it printed and exited is what I'm not sure. So for that to see, let's say how to have a wait in Python, sleep command or something. Yeah, sleep. Yeah. So time dot sleep of 10. But do I have to include some modules to have that? Okay, let's see what happens. Um, we can edit this with idle. Okay. Or in a notepad. I don't know what's the difference. Okay. So time dot wait of let's give 1000. So it will highlight some syntax. So that's what doing it in notepad versus this. So let's save this. Okay. And let's see if I click this. It still didn't. It still didn't run it. So what if we run it from here? Time dot wait of 1000. Time is not defined. Yes, we have to include the time module for it to work. I know that. Include how to include this time module. We'll call package or from which package we have to include this module is what we have to check. From where we have to include the time. Okay, from time import gm time and all of that. Okay. Okay. But what was the one that we wrote? Let's see how these people have written. Okay, so the imported time package and then included it. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Okay, so there are two ways people import it. From that package name, import what they module they want, or import the whole package itself. Any of these things, if I understand correct. We will figure it out if we are right or wrong on as we go. So let's do that. Import time. So this should be already available. If not, we should be importing this package as well. So let's save this. Run and module. So time does not have something called wait. Okay, so time. Okay. So yeah, it is sleep. It's not wait. I know that it's sleep. So when you write wait, it didn't highlight. Let's see. Okay. Okay. This IDE didn't help much. Let's see. Run module. So now it waits, and after like 1000 milliseconds or 1000 seconds, it's gonna print. Okay, so you're not able to see this. So what we can do here is, I know these are basics. That's okay. So so it printed the first line and waiting for 1000 seconds. Okay, so now let's skip this and see if this can launch itself. Okay, so it does launch. So now we are able to see it because it is waiting and then it is not finished. So this is the launcher that got kicked in. Okay. So now it waits and then hopefully after 1000 seconds it's going to come back and say yes. And then it will exit. So it is actually 1000 seconds, it seems. Let's decrease the time and see what happens. So let's give 10 seconds to it. It's we don't want 1000 seconds, right? So let's run this. Then module run. Hello, first line, and let 10 seconds pass by. Really? Yeah. Hello, test. So 10 seconds. That works. Now, where's the folder? Did I close it? Okay. Alright. Did I even start my? Okay, so hello first line, and then after 10 seconds, it's going to rapidly print and close. You won't be able to even see that. So yeah, it printed and closed. Okay, so that's fine. So for the terminal to not close, you will have to expect something as if you are waiting for something. So input is the function that we have to use to wait for input. Uh, Alright, so here is what it is. Let's just add all of this. So it's an input function, then you're just printing something, and whatever you print here will be an input to seconds. Okay, so it converts into seconds for time.sleep, and it's just printing. Okay. Alright, pretty basic. We added the whole thing there, so let's run this. So hello first line, and after 10 seconds it's gonna ask us to print whatever it wants to print as an input. Hopefully we have the input already. Okay, let's wait for input. Okay, so I'll just say 5 and then enter. Going to sleep for 5 seconds and then enough of sleeping, and then I'll say quit. Okay, this is good. So the same thing here. We'll open this file and make this work. So we just got used to with IDE launching all of that. Let's wait for 3 seconds. Going to sleep for 3 seconds and then it's gonna exit. Okay, so we just started all of this. Even we haven't even gone through the book yet. Okay, alright. So when we did this on a computer, we ended up with the two windows, one called Python shell and another called untitled. Okay, fine. They have been doing this. Is a REPL environment used to running snippets of Python code, typically a single statement at a time. So these guys are talking about this. Okay, so when we went here we can just say print hello testing 1. Okay, so here this gets printed, but then when we open a new file, this gets an untitled thing. Here it stands as an editor or IDE, whatever, you can store the file and do it. Okay, alright, that's pretty basic. You will write a whole program. It's not what is a REPL? REPL environment. Okay, run statements of I don't know. Read eval print loop. Okay, alright. So read eval print loop. Okay, so what it is, so this is an interpreter. So this is an interpreter who is waiting to take your input. So once you give an input, it'll execute it and then again keep asking for another input. It's like read eval print loop. That's what REPL is. So it will take only one line at a time. Probably what it will do if I give two things. Hello one. I know it takes one line. What if I do a semicolon instead of this? Oh, I cannot go here. Import time, then print hello one, then time dot sleep for 5 seconds, integer 5, then print wake up. Will this work? So it will read one line, but I am giving 1, 2, 3, 4 statements in one line. Will it interpret still? We don't know. Okay. So hello one, it imported time hello one, wake up. So it waited for 5 seconds, it wake up. So as long as you manage to give everything in a line, the interpreter still takes it before you press enter. So read eval print loop still works for more than one commands. So you can even give the whole program in this without pressing enter key, and it will still work, I think. Let's see some. I heard some noise. Is this session going on? Okay, fine. Alright. That's okay. Hopefully, I'm not blocking myself. Right. So let's get to the next part. But Idle's editor is quite unstable and has a bunch of modern features built right in, quite usable. Oh, I read it as unstable. Okay. Including color syntax highlighting and the like. It's geek shorthand for read eval print loop. So, okay, fine. Guys, believe me, I'm reading this book for very first time in my life. So, what I was looking up there, they are already talking about here. Okay. And describes an interactive code thing. Fine. As we're jumping right, let's go ahead and enter a small Python program into many and save and odd.py. We should enter the code exactly as shown here. So whatever they're gonna do it, they already jump into big code and they say don't worry about what this code. For now, just type it in. Okay, fine. So now what? If you are anything like us, you can't wait to run this code. Code. Press F5 for run. Okay, what happens next? If you code run without error, flip over the next page and keep going. Source must be saved. Click OK button. That's a file name. Invalid syntax, as you can note. After ID is in great and start. Okay. Click OK button and things and that's okay. Fine. Press F5 to rewrite the code. Contribute example is contribute. Okay, fine. I think traceback error. If you have a runtime error, you'll see a traceback error message. Read the message, all of that. Don't worry, very patiently. So now, how many we are into 468? I don't know what this is. Code runs immediately when I did have. Okay, there is no main function, yes, or method in Python. There are also no notation of the familiar edit compile like run process. Edit compile link run process. So in Java, so you will edit it, you will compile it, there is a linking C, I know for sure, and then you will run it. With Python, you immediately, because it's all interpreted, right? Okay, so I have a second. You said idle asks Python to run the code, but isn't Python the program language? And idle the ID, if so, what actually doing running it? Okay, fine. That's a good question. Okay, good catch. That's confusing here. What you need to know, Python is the name given to the programming language, and idle is the name given to the built-in Python ID. Okay, got it. And so when you install Python 3 interpreter is installed too. This is the technology that runs your Python code. Okay. Okay, that interpreter which runs your code is also called as Python. By right, everyone should use the more correct name when referring to this technology, which is to call it the Python interpreter, but alas, nobody agree. Okay, what you saw is a Python interpreter on when you did it here. So we are talking about who is running that REPL code, right? That's a Python interpreter. Okay, so let's see what's the difference between Python and Python interpreter. Okay, starting this very second in this book, we'll use the word Python to refer to the language and the word interpreter to refer to the technology that runs your Python code. Okay, that's good. Um, so for C, the C compiler, Java, JVM, all of that. So it's a Python interpreter and the Python program. Okay. IDLE refers to IDE, which talks in Python runs it from the interpreter. It's the interpreter that does the actual work. No dumb question. Is the Python interpreter something like the Java VM? Okay, he's asking the same question. Guys, let me maximize my screen. Oh, it went like this. Okay, this is much better. Takes your Python code and runs it. Oh, okay, fine. Oh, depending upon how I maximize. Okay. The Kindle reader realigns depending upon how I maximize. So if I put minimize it, it realigns and puts this code here and this key here. So even if I minimize more, so it gives lot of information here. That's why there is no page number rather than the location number. So that's interesting. I can make it bigger. So we are 4% into the book. We just started it. We are at the 4% into the book. So each day, if we cover 5%, then it will take how many days to finish the book? 20 days. Let's stop after covering 5%. Okay, I'm so tired. Is the Python interpreter something like the JVM? Yes and no. Yes, in that the interpreter runs your code, but no, in how it does that. In Python, there is no real notation of your source code being compiled into executable, unlike the JVM, the interpreter doesn't run that class files, it just runs your code, okay? But surely compilation has to happen at some age. Yes, it does. But the interpreter does not expose this process to the Python program here. All of the details are taken care of for you. All you see is your code running in IDE, does all the heavy lifting. Interacting with the interpreter on your behalf will take more opportunity. Okay, fine. Right. I understood what they are talking about. They're talking about compiler versus interpreter. Okay. So we'll go to the details later. Executing code, one statement and so this is the data. Okay, from DateTime import DateTime. Alright, fine. What is it? Package and module name. We'll see what this is. So there is a list, and it list has these many elements. Okay. So DateTime dot today dot minute is the minute is in arts. Print this minute seems to be a lot, not minute. Okay, fine. Let's be the Python. First line of the code imports. Yeah, let's talk about this. Something pre-existing functionality from Python style. So yes, so this DateTime is available in the standard library. That's why we don't have to do anything. When you install the Python package, it comes with the standard library. Okay, which is a large stack of. Okay, let's see. I want to see the library in the Python. Okay, where you have installed. Is it possible to see it? Let's figure out. It's a large stack of software modules providing large software build and high quality reusable code. Their code will specifically request one submodule from the standard library DateTime module. The fact that the submodule is also called DateTime is confusing, but that's how this works. So this package or whatever you call it is from standard library, and from the library we took a sub package or module called DateTime. The DateTime module is same name of the package itself. So more this DateTime package will provide more than one module. The DateTime module seems to be same name as the package name. That's fine. But the DateTime submodule provides a mechanism to work out the time, and we'll see if now is it possible to see the DateTime standard library um, code in your Python installation location? How to check Python standard library in the installation? Okay, fine. Check the version. Okay, fine. Okay, so documents will tell what are the list of standard libraries. Okay, Python standard libraries are here. Fine. Um, okay, the library reference. So say search for DateTime. So DateTime Python module 8.1 basic. Okay. So DateTime will go here. So all of this is available in DateTime. There is a module called calendar, module called time, and DateTime module also is available in the DateTime. All right. So that's one way. Um, so how to get the standard library is what this much I have to do. I know. Mm. So all of this they just printing it the standard library path. Uh, I can. So from this utils sysconfig, you are opening this as sysconfig. Okay. So what you can do instead is why can't you can ask me why don't you write like this from dist utils import sysconfig, right? Here you can do like this, right? From dist util import sysconfig instead of import dist util sysconfig. Yeah, I will see how why they have done that. Okay, I created an object here and use that, and then this is how you have to call the get python lib function inside sysconfig. It'll give standard libs. So standard libs. Okay, so it gives all of the standard library, and in your OS you are going to see how the where the standard library is located. Okay, so this if you print here, if you print the standard library, right, you will have all of the information. You don't have to. All of this is they are trying to do something. Let's not even do that. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay. File, new file. I just want to see what is in standard library. Okay, that's it. Well, even in fact, okay, fine, that's fine. I have to save this, is it? Okay, fine, let's save this. Standard library. Okay. Oh, that's where all of the libraries are located. So standard lib is in this location. So I will just go to that location in my folder and look all of that standard libraries. Okay, guys, this is where they have all of the standard libraries. So where is the date time here? Is it under distritals or no? Okay, fine. Underscore A B C date time. Okay, guys, that is the standard library that was added. Can I see the code inside? Notepad, for example. Okay, this is the DateTime library, guys. That's what we used it. So this big implementation of DateTime. All right. So these guys, DateTime is also importing time. Okay, so let's not worry much about this. How they are calculating and all of these are calculations, but fine, guys, let's get back to it. So we know how to look at it. We just know what are all the libraries and all of that. I'm also learning with you, along with you. So what are these things and this thing? Test utils. The package as test utils. Okay, fine. I don't know what the folders versus this one. I don't know. This is a Python file. That's a folder. Okay, we'll figure it out as we go. That's okay. Now get back to this. Alright, so this is the name of the standard library module to import the reusable code from. Okay, we saw the module. Okay, so from the module you'll import the date time. Let's open the module one more time here. Where is the date time here? Okay, no, I don't want to go from here. Let's go to the first occurrence. Okay, that's the one. Come on. That's the only occurrence of date time, man. Wow. So you are importing date time itself. There are few other modules in DateTime. So I know this is getting little tricky, but once for all, just bear with me, we'll figure it out. So where is that Python documentation? Okay. So DateTime also has a module called calendar. Let's see if that has a calendar. Is that the spelling for calendar? Okay. Okay, fine. Calendar module. Where is the come on, guys. This is not what I want. So all of this definition, right? I'll show you something. So all of these definitions will be internally used. Okay. So it'll use all of this definition again. So where is the calendar module? Okay, what one see? So calendar is totally a different module. It's not DateTime module. That's why we are not able to see the calendar. Okay, so a little bit of a confusion. It's a C also. It's not part of DateTime. Okay, DateTime module has something called min year, max year, and all. But then, okay, let's slow down here. I'll be able to see calendar here outside ABC. Hmm. Interesting. So it's not a standard module, it seems. Calendar is not seems to be silent standard module. So it's not a standard module. It's in library calendar.py. I'm okay. I went inside test. That's why. Sorry guys. So yeah, they have calendar module. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Now let's get back to what this guy was telling. This is the name of the standard library module to import the reusable code from. From DateTime module in the standard library, you are importing. This is the name of the submodule. Submodule. So you are importing the whole DateTime itself. That's why you are getting it as submodule. I see somebody calling me. I don't have my phone next to me. Where's my phone actually? I don't know where I have my phone. I definitely need to check messages. Sorry guys. 1 second. Okay. My phone here. Alright, so okay, fine. We'll figure that out. Okay. Functions plus modules equal to standard library. Okay. Python standard library is very rich and provides a lot of um, reusable code. Let's look at another module called OS, which provides a platform independent way to interact with your underlying operating system. We'll return to the data model. It's already done just one. Okay, so we are already covered our quota 5%. um, uh, just one provided, let's concentrate on just one provided function, get cwd, which when invoked returns your current working directory. From OS module, they are gonna import get cwd. Okay, so let's see, here is the module OS from standard library, and then this is the submodule get cwd. Okay, or function. Okay, just one provided function get cwd. They are calling it a submodule. Here they are calling it as function. If we open the OS standard library module, Okay, it must be really big, I know for sure. No, it is small. Okay, fine. So what is OS here? Okay, fine. So here, get CWD, current working directory. What? Get CWD from OS. We don't have get CWD. Come on. So let's see. Wait, what? Find all in current document. Okay, fine. All right. So get CWD is not there. Get ENVB, everything is there. But then where is the CWD? Fine. I don't know. Okay, let's see, figure out what's going on here. Okay, I'm going to try that. Okay, so most likely it should not work. And I see from OS import get CWD. In our OS I don't see the CWD. Okay. God, I'm so sleepy, guys. Fine. Okay, so I do want to save this, right? So I will just say semicolon. I'll use the interpreter. Function end interpreter delete. All of this goes here, and let's go here, and I'll just put in the interpreter. Okay, so from OS get CWD, where am I going to find name error? Get WD is not defined. Okay, get CWD, right? Okay, it is working fine. So from OS imports get CWD. I don't know where the get CWD in here, but I'm just gonna run a git bash on that folder and see what this is all about. Okay, app data local program Python where I am now right now. C users Debra app data local program Python. Okay, local program Python unlib. Okay, fine. Lib, there is lib and there is libs also. I don't know what that is. Okay, fine. There is nothing. Let's see everything here. What does it say? Okay. So a lot of people are using os.getCWD, but it's in OS file. It is not there. Um, from module import function. I don't understand that.